Dear students, I am solving first come first serve scheduling algorithm that we have in our PowerPoint in our course material. The first example, which is already there in your PowerPoint, I am solving the same. This is the question. We have how many processes? 3 processes, and then the burst time is given in milliseconds, 15, 10 and 5 for P1, P2 and P3 respectively. And the algorithm that we are going to do is first come, first serve. Now you can see that this is non-preemptive, therefore we don't have arrival time. So we consider P1 to have come first, P2 to come next, and then last P3. So let us draw the Gantt chart. To draw the Gantt chart, remember to always start with 0. We always start with 0, and the first process to be considered is, as there is no arrival time, the first process to be considered is always P1, and this is non-preemptive. So for the complete burst time, we are allowing P1 to continue. So P1 is in the CPU for the complete time from 0 until its complete burst time 15. Once P1 finishes, then P2 is given to the CPU is given to P2, and then P2 will start from 15 and it will go on until the next 10 milliseconds. So 15 plus 10 milliseconds, this is 25. So how we got this 25? This 15 plus this 10 milliseconds. That's how we arrived at 25. Next, after finishing of P2, now P3. So P3 has a burst time of 5. So after 25 plus 5, it will be 30. So P3 is getting the processor from 25th millisecond until 30. How we got this 30? This 25 plus this 5. So this is our Gantt chart. Now we will calculate the waiting time for each of the processes, and then we will calculate the average waiting time. So waiting time for P1 is P1, as it arrived first and it started immediately at 0, so therefore no waiting, it did not wait for the first process usually doesn't wait, so P1 will be waiting time will be 0. P2, the waiting time is, for P2 the waiting time is 15, because P2 started at 15, so P2 waiting time is 15, and P3 the waiting time is, when it started at 25. Assuming all of them were ready, it waited from 0 until 25. So P3 waiting time is 20. Average waiting time, AWT, is equal to sum of waiting time divided by number of processes. So sum of waiting time, 0 plus 15 plus 25, divided by how many processes? P1, P2, P3. So 3 processes. 0 plus 15, 15, 15 plus 25, 20, 30, 40 divided by 3. You can use your calculator for this. 9.33. So average waiting time is 13.33 millisecond. Okay, so this is our waiting time. Also, if we want to calculate the turnaround time, we want to calculate the turnaround time. For the turnaround time, it will be the first one, of course, P1 to finish, it is 15, P2 to finish, it is 25, and P3 to finish is 30. So see here, turnaround time P1 15, P2 25 to finish, that is here 15, 25 and 30. So the turnaround time will be 15 plus 25 plus 30 divided by 3, which is 10, 20, 30, 60, 70 divided by 3, 2 times 6, 3 times 0.33. This will be millisecond. Just give me a moment. So, hope you can see this turnaround time, the finishing time of the 3, sum of them divided by same, like this number of processes. So when you add up, it is 70, that is the turnaround finishing, and then divide by 3, which is 23.33 millisecond. So this is your first come, first serve, the first example found in your PowerPoint.